Welcome to Mind Elevate. Our channel has one core mission, and that is to help you rise to your higher self. We help you elevate your life with our daily dose of mind-uplifting contents and empowering resources. Besides these, we share one special affirmation video in the channel every day to help you deepen your meditation practices and achieve your goals faster. These are not just positive words but life-transforming as you tune your mind in while listening. In this video today, we expose to you the 3 words that can transform your life forever. Before I reveal the 3 words Jesus himself said, words so powerful they can transform your life in ways you can't even imagine, let me address something that might make you uncomfortable. But it's something we need to talk about. You see, Jesus walked on this earth over 2,000 years ago, and here's the thing. He never wrote anything down. Not a book. Not a letter. Not even a sentence. Everything he gave to us, he gave through his spoken word. But thanks to his followers, thanks to those who faithfully recorded his teachings, we now have access to the words that carry the full weight of his power and authority. These words can heal, restore, and create transformation, not just in theory but in real life. Now, let me say this. If you're truly a believer in the teachings of Jesus, there are certain situations you shouldn't still be facing. Yes, you heard me right. Not because you're immune to struggles, but because Jesus revealed spiritual laws, truths about how the universe works under God's authority. And when you know and apply these laws, life begins to look very different. So, if you've ever felt like life is throwing battles your way that you simply can't win, stay with me. By the end of this video, you will be introduced to one of the most powerful phrases Jesus ever uttered, condensed into just 3 words. Most importantly, you'll know exactly how to use these words to unlock divine power and victory in your life. This could be the turning point you've been waiting for. Let's get into it. Let me take you back to the day everything happened. In John 19 verse 30, Jesus, after enduring betrayal, mockery, and unimaginable pain, stood at the center of humanity's most significant moment. Earlier in the courtyard, he was presented alongside Barabbas, a criminal. The people were given a choice: release Jesus or Barabbas. And in a shocking twist, they chose Barabbas. This wasn't just a political or cultural moment, it was deeply spiritual. Jesus knew exactly what was happening. He stood there silently, not defending himself, because he understood that this was the fulfillment of a greater plan. A plan to set you and me free. In the next few hours, he endured what no human being should ever have to face. He wasn't just crucified, he was subjected to unimaginable suffering. The book of Isaiah 52 verse 14 describes the severity of his torture. His appearance was so disfigured beyond that of any human being, and his form marred beyond human likeness. They didn't just nail him to a cross, they beat him until his body was unrecognizable. His spine was exposed from the lashes, his beard was ripped from his face, and his body was so broken that his intestines could have been visible. People didn't even know whether they were looking at a man or something else entirely. This was the price he paid, not just for the sins of the world but for your healing, your freedom, and your ultimate victory. Out of this unimaginable pain, hanging on the edge of death, he uttered 3 of the most powerful words ever spoken. Words that carried the weight of all eternity: it is finished. Let me repeat that: it is finished. Say it with me: it is finished. Now pause for a moment. Let those words sink in. Feel the weight of them, the depth of them. I know you've heard these words many times, maybe even said them yourself. But I'm about to reveal the law behind these words and how you can use them to break free from limitations, overcome challenges, and step into the fullness of the life you were created to live. Step 1. Recognizing the power behind the words. Let me ask you, how often do you look at your problems and think, how am I going to fix this? It's exhausting, isn't it? But here's the truth, you don't have to fix it. The first step is to understand the power behind those 3 words Jesus said. It is finished. When he said that, he wasn't just talking about his mission. He was talking about your struggles, your pain, your fears. He was declaring that everything you need for victory, healing, and breakthrough has already been completed. It's done. So right now, I want you to look at whatever you're facing. It could be a financial burden, a broken relationship, or something you've been praying about for years. Take a deep breath and say this out loud: this is already finished. The solution is already mine. Say it again, but this time really feel it. Let those words sink in. When you acknowledge that what you need has already been provided, you stop striving and you start aligning with what's already yours. This is where the shift begins. Stay with me because it gets even deeper from here. Step 2. Visualizing the finished work. Here's where things get powerful. Once you've acknowledged that your struggle is already finished, the next step is to see it as done. I'm not talking about wishful thinking. I'm talking about engaging your mind and spirit to visualize the outcome as if it's already a reality. Think about this. Jesus didn't just say, "It will be finished." He said, "It is finished." That's the present tense. It's done. So whatever you're praying for, a breakthrough in your finances, healing in your body, restoration in your relationships, begin to picture it as though it's already complete. Close your eyes right now and visualize it. See yourself living in that new reality. If it's healing, imagine yourself vibrant and strong. If it's financial freedom, picture yourself paying bills without stress, giving generously, and living in abundance. The key here is to let your imagination align with the finished work. And here's the secret. The more clearly you see it, the more your subconscious mind begins to align with that vision. You're not just imagining, you're activating your faith. So take a moment, close your eyes and see it. Believe it. Feel the joy, the relief, the peace. Because when you see it as finished, you give God permission to manifest it in your life. Step 3. Speaking the finished word. Stay with me, this is just the beginning. This step is where you activate the power behind the words, "It is finished." Jesus didn't speak those words passively. He spoke them with authority, declaring the work was complete. Now it's your turn to do the same for your own life. Here's what I want you to do. Take that vision you created in step 2, the one where you see your healing, your freedom, your breakthrough, and declare it out loud. Speak directly to the situation as if it has already been resolved. Say, "This is finished. My healing is finished. My financial breakthrough is finished. My restoration is finished." Speak with conviction, not hesitation. This is important. Your words carry power. Proverbs 18 verse 21 reminds us, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue." When you speak with authority, you're not just saying words, you're aligning yourself with the spiritual law that what you declare in faith becomes reality. You're shifting your focus from the problem to the solution. Now here's a critical point. Don't just say these words once and forget them. Speak them daily. Let them become your constant affirmation. Every time doubt or fear tries to creep in, repeat those 3 words, "It is finished." Push back against the negativity and reaffirm the truth you're standing on. So let me ask you, what will you declare today? What will you speak with authority over your life? Because the transformation you're seeking begins the moment you decide to take hold of that authority and declare, "It is finished." Step 4. Surrendering and trusting. There's one more step and it ties everything together. After declaring, "It is finished," with authority, you must trust that the work is already done. This is where faith becomes action. Let go of the need to control how or when the transformation will happen. Jesus didn't follow his declaration with worry or doubt. He trusted the divine plan was complete. Here's what I want you to do. Stop replaying the situation in your mind. Stop trying to figure out every step or overanalyzing the how. Instead, release it to God. Philippians 4 verse 6 says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." Focus on thanksgiving. Act as if it's already done. When you give thanks, even before you see the results, you're showing the ultimate level of faith. Gratitude shifts your perspective and aligns your heart with the divine. And remember, faith without action is dead. Trusting and letting go doesn't mean doing nothing. It means moving forward in confidence. If you've declared healing, act like you're healed. If you've declared a breakthrough, start preparing for it. Take steps that align with the belief that it is finished. Trusting the process. What you've released in faith will come to pass. But you must trust the process. You've done your part. The seed has been planted. Now it's time to let God bring the increase. So take a deep breath. Release your worries. Walk in the confidence that the battle has already been won. Here's my challenge to you. Repeat these 3 words every day for the next 21 days. Say them with faith. Say them with intention. And watch how your life begins to shift in ways you never thought possible. If you're ready to declare victory over your life, type, "It is finished," in the comments below. Let this be your first step in claiming what's already yours. Remember, the transformation doesn't happen because of the words alone. It happens because you believe in the power behind them. Jesus finished it all so you could step into the fullness of life. Now it's your turn to claim it. Get started today. What do you say? If the content shared in this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please share this video with someone who needs to be reminded of their power to recreate their world. Thank you for watching to the end.